Hello, and welcome back to Spectacular Specimens. My name is Dr. Katherine O'Brien, and I work at the Museum of Biological Diversity. You may think of the museum as a space that is just full of dead collections. However, our museum actually has a number of live collections. The largest live collection that we host is an ant colony. Dr. Rachelle Adams and her students use these ants to better understand evolution and behavior. They're going to share a little bit about how they go out and collect ants and the research that they are able to do. After you watch this video, you can do your own research on ants. In the links in the description below this video, you'll see a list of books that you can check out from the Grandview Heights Public Library to learn more about the amazing ants in your own backyard.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rachelle Adams. I'm a professor here at OSU, and my lab studies the fungus-growing ants. And we're going to show you a little bit about some of the research that we do here. We curate a live ant collection at the Museum of Biological Diversity and have about 150 colonies of 15 to 20 different species. Most are from Panama and are farming ants. They maintain a fungus garden as their main food source by feeding it and keeping it free of contaminants. We also keep Ohio species, like this young carpenter ant queen. In our lab, we focus on a few species, and these are my favorite. The first is a host of a beautiful social parasite that builds a cavity in the fungus garden and lives with the farmer ants for their entire lives. Another one is my favorite species because I discovered it in Panama and named it after my daughter. This is Megalomyrmex milene, and I found it along a creek in the forest. I am fortunate to work with a large team of researchers that study how ants behave, evolve, and communicate over time.
Hey y'all, my name is Kyle, and I'm a PhD student in the Adams lab where I study ant venom. We often think about critters like spiders and snakes having venom. Did you know ants do too? And they use it in a lot of really different ways. Some use it as a weapon. Fire ants inject venom with a sting, while others spray acid like a water gun. Some use it as a medicine to protect their babies from germs, and some use it to communicate. Army ants use venom as a smelly trail that they can stay together as they march across the lands. Like I said before, ants use venom in a lot of different ways. In other words, ants have a lot of behaviors associated with venom. A good friend of mine actually studies ant behavior, so let's go talk to him.
Hi there, I'm Matt, a PhD student in the Adams lab. Why do animals behave the way they do? Well, animals have a lot to worry about. They have to find food as well as keep themselves safe, and they might also cooperate with other individuals on these tasks. Ants are cooperative animals, but some colonies still take advantage of other colonies. The fungus-growing ants have lost their stings after they discovered farming millions of years ago, and most are very peaceful. However, a few ant species that have stings have discovered they can steal garden from fungus-growing neighbors if they use their stings as weapons. When they're invaded, farming ants usually curl up into a ball to protect themselves or run away with young. But farmers can still put up a fight with their sharp teeth. I study a species of invaders that spend their entire lives with their farmers and prefer to put their venom in the air to warn the farmers not to fight instead of stinging them. This evolved behavior reduces fighting in the nest and is even considered a form of communication.
Hi everyone, my name is Alissa and I am a PhD student in the Adams lab. I use chemistry to understand how ants respond to danger. Animals, like us, use sounds to communicate, but ants communicate with chemicals. Whenever they are under attack, they will open their mouths, also known as mandibles, and emit a chemical alarm signal. The chemical alarm travels quickly to all the ants in the nest. They will then decide whether or not they want to attack or run away and hide. The ants I study are found in the tropical rainforest. And I wouldn't be able to study ant chemistry if it wasn't for my friends that traveled to collect them. Let's go talk to Stephanie about what it's like to work in the rainforest.
Hi there, my name is Stephanie Murray, and I'm a research technician in the Adams lab. A big part of what we do in the Adams lab is actually go to the tropical rainforests of Panama and collect the amazing ants that we study and do research on. Some of the ants are easy to find, like these big leaf cutters, while others need to be baited out with some enticing food like crushed up cookies. When we finally bait those ants out, we can either quickly grab individuals or we can watch them and follow them and plan to dig up their colony, take it home. Let's take a look and make sure you listen to the sounds of the rainforest. The best part is you can do this anywhere. You can do this at home from your backyard. Actually, let's go meet my friend Cody, and he's going to show you how to do this at home. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Cody Cardenas, and I'm a graduate student in the Adams Lab. I want to talk to you about all the different kind of ants that you can find in your backyard. You're probably familiar with some of the ants already that you have seen in your yard. Stuff like the carpenter ants that you see climbing up and down trees, garden ants that you can find in the dirt and soil around your yard with these kind of conspicuous ant mounds. There's even pavement ants, which you might have seen in the spring or in the fall having battles or these territorial disputes. But I want to show you how you can find them. You can use a note card and some crushed up pecan sandies that you crumble onto the note card, and you just wait. And ants will come because they're interested in the sugary, fatty cookie that you have there. There's even a little bit of protein because of the pecans. And you just wander around and wait and see what comes to the bait. How many ant species do you think you have in your backyard? The more time you spend looking, the more different ant species you're likely to find.
Thanks for tuning in this week. I hope you grab a package of cookies, get outside, and see what kind of biodiversity is living in your own backyard. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another spectacular specimens video. Next week, we're going to be talking about something that you all have in your kitchen, but you might not have thought about where it came from or the history of why humans started drinking it. That thing is coffee.